What is up, y'all? I want to give y'all another day in the life video. This time, it's really not just gonna be a day that I'm working. Today's a weekend, it's Saturday, and life's just been so different lately. My Saturdays have been so different from previous vlogs you've seen where I'm spending my Saturday like doing a lot of labbing or studying or something like that. This Saturday is just gonna be a day full of a lot of errands because I have a lot of life stuff coming up soon and there's a lot that I'm trying to get done. So I just want to show you a day in my life when I'm not working and just what life has looked like lately when I'm not studying or working or doing anything cybersecurity related, because today is going to be full of that. So let's get right into it. Alright, y'all, about to put on my running shoes, but this is what I've been running in. They're Topo shoes, nothing really crazy. I got these from a running store. To be honest, y'all, the reason why I'm running or back to running is because I've just been not as fit as I was early in the year or even like years in the past. And to be honest, I've gained like 10 pounds between December and now, which is the second day of May. Yeah, I was the most fit I was in December, but y'all, when I tell you this year like has been up to the craziest start, that my whole workout and diet and everything has just been completely shot. And to be honest, I'm trying to lose these pounds. I get married in about 40 or so days, and for me, I want to look as fit as I can be. I want to be as fit as I can be. So I'm trying to get my weight down back from 160 pounds to 150 pounds. I'm trying to incorporate more cardio because that definitely helps me a lot with just staying lean and then getting to lift a couple times a week. And to be honest, y'all, I have been sucking like horrible at actually having a clear lifting schedule. Like I don't do a lot of weightlifting as much as I used to, and sometimes like I only get to work out twice a week. Life's been crazy, but this is my fuel. I just honestly like grab a handful of these and just munch them before I go on a run. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie, these Purely Elizabeth oats are so good. This is not a sponsored video from them, but they're so good. I have them in so many flavors and they're great. Yo, when I first started running, I didn't really take fuel seriously. Getting in like some carbs before going on a run, so clutch. Actually, it feels like you can go through the run. So I've just been eating oats, just a handful of oats before I go on a run. And this one is not gonna be a long one. It's gonna be about a mile, 1.2 miles. It's a good just, I guess, cool down for a Saturday. All right, let's go get this mile in. Alright, so I know you guys want stats for the run. Y'all, please don't clown me, but let's see what Strava is saying. So, distance was 1.17 miles, pace 11:25, time 13 minutes 22 seconds. Definitely not my best, but it was a good run. I feel it. Yeah, now I need to go shower first and foremost. Got some laundry I might do, and then gonna start running errands. I need to go drop off some packages. Part of my wedding ceremony is gonna be a Nigerian wedding. As some of you guys know, I am of Nigerian origin. I was born and raised in Nigeria before moving to the US. And so there's gonna be a Nigerian wedding. With the Nigerian wedding, there's gonna be some outfits. And I'm probably gonna put some pictures on like what those outfits kind of look like. And my groomsmen have their own outfits. So I've got to go drop off their outfits for them. And then there are several other errands I need to run. Got to ship some of these outfits out to some groomsmen who are out of state. My fiance also has to do the same as well, so we're meeting up later. Anyways, we've got to do some shipping, and we have a cake tasting in like a few hours. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready. All right, y'all. I am about to head to one of my friend's house. I'm gonna go deliver one of the outfits for the wedding, and hopefully it works and it fits. So I'm about to hit that now. I just made it to my friend's apartment, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get him to come downstairs so I can give him this package. Yo, long time no see, man. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, man.
Ready for the day?
Yeah, bro. Bro, looking ripped, bro. Have you been hitting the gym?
Yeah, actually.
Bro, I was like, dang.
I've been working out. I've been getting into the gym a lot recently.
Yeah, that's good, man. This is the outfit. It just came to this week. I just picked it up, but yeah, like let me know when you try it out, like how
sure.
It fits and everything.
Yeah,
but it should be good. Yeah, man. All right, that's one package dropped. Let me call one of my other friends, see if he's around so I can drop his as well. Let's see. Okay, so he's not picking up and he says he's gonna call me back, but I really need to drop this at the house. So I'm gonna head there. Hopefully he texts me back soon, but I'm just gonna head there. It's like 12 minutes away, so I'm gonna just head out. Somewhere in between all the wedding planning and logistics of this weekend, I had a bit of time to actually sit down and work on my current side project, which is a mobile app. I've been building out this idea called The Village. It's basically meant to be like modern infrastructure for families, scheduling, coordination, caretakers, shared responsibilities, and so much more all in one place. And I've been leaning pretty heavily on AI agents to move faster while building it. But one thing I didn't expect was the deeper I got into it, the more I started to realize how a lot of these AI workflows are actually wired under the hood. Like if you really break it down, most agents are running with overscoped or straight up hard-coded API keys. There's no real authorization layer behind what they can and can't access, and there's usually no human in the loop control before they do something sensitive, which is fine for a prototype, but if you're actually trying to ship something that is production ready, that becomes a problem pretty quickly. And that's what got me thinking about identity as the control layer for AI agents. One of the things I've been looking into is the sponsor of this video, Auth0, and how they're approaching this for AI use cases. For example, instead of hard-coding API keys, you can use their token vault to securely store and manage third-party tokens so that your agent can connect to things like Slack or GitHub and act on behalf of a user without ever exposing raw credentials. On top of that, they support fine-grained authorization, which is huge for things like retrieval workflows, making sure your agent only pulls data that a specific user is actually allowed to see, so you don't end up with cross-tenant data leaks. And for higher risk actions, you can layer in asynchronous authorization, basically requiring a human approval step before the agent completes something sensitive, like triggering a push or confirmation before executing. That's the difference I'm starting to see between building something that just works
and building something you can actually trust in production. So if you're building AI agents right now and actually trying to ship something that is production ready, you can get started with Auth0 and even set up your first enterprise connection for free. Use the link in the description to check it out. Thanks to Auth0 for sponsoring this video.
All right, y'all. So we just picked up the cake and we picked it up at this lady's house. She lives not too far away from me. She runs a home business, which is like, honestly, I think so cool. But yeah, I've tried her cake before, but I'm excited to try it out with my fiance so we can decide, because we've had a few woes with cakes recently. You know, this is not our last hope, but we're actually like excited to try it out because yeah, we need a cake for the wedding. So we're looking forward to it.
All right, honey bunny, here you go.
Oh, good.
Cheers.
Ready? Cheers.
Interesting.
Wow. You can get some icing. What? You're laughing at me.
I don't hate it.
It has a good texture. It's not too sweet.
Yeah, it's not too sweet. Okay, let's try it without the icing.
Okay. I prefer the chocolate.
I don't think I like this one.
This is the red velvet. Ready?
I am ready. This one looks good. I don't know.
This is very different from any red velvet I've ever tried.
I don't like that one.
I actually kind of like this one.
Okay.
Oh, this is vanilla.
Okay, try the vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say I like it better than all the other ones.
Okay. You want to try with some buttercream?
Yes.
Ladies first.
Okay. I do like this. That's good.
Can I try it? Butter's good.
Okay, let's talk about cake tasting. Honestly, I never thought I would be talking about cake tasting in a video, but here we are. Cake tasting sounds simple on paper, but it turns out it's way more of a decision than I expected. And here's something I'm starting to realize. With weddings, the moment you say that this is for a wedding, everything just gets more expensive, like instantly. But beyond that, we've honestly just been pretty particular about what we want. Colors, flavors, texture, how it looks, even the person who makes the cake, all of it. And we haven't really landed on someone yet that feels like the right fit. And the thing is, the cake isn't the most important part of the day, but at the same time, we both really care about the details. Like, if we're gonna do it, we want it to actually be something we enjoy, not just something that checks a box. So it's kind of been this mix of trying different options, figuring out what we like, and also realizing how many small decisions go into something like this. Either ways, we've got about 40 days left, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, cake tasting turned out to be a bigger decision of my life than I expected. It's one of those things that you don't really think about until you're in it, and then suddenly it's like, okay, this actually matters.
You've already tried this one, or you have?
I just got this box.
I'm gonna open it. Tastes like cake batter. Why would I want to drink cake batter?
You need it to be cold. It should be cold.
Okay.
If it was cold, you'd prefer it. It's good. Actually good. Okay, y'all. There is so much stuff in the house. Some of this stuff is some more outfits for the wedding. Literally this morning, this table was more packed than this because there's just a lot of stuff that we need to get out to people, bridesmaids, parents, my groomsmen as well. I've only given my friend Dennis his outfit. I tried to get to my other friend's house. By the way, he wasn't home, so that was a bust. Came back home. Right now, Lexia and I are trying to decide on a Nigerian cake for the Nigerian wedding. And then we're gonna head out and go ship out these outfits. It's already 3 p.m. so we have some time, but we don't have a lot of time, and we're just trying to be as fast as we can be. But yeah.
FedEx or UPS?
Should we go to?
Honestly,
Ask Chad.
yeah. Let's see what Chad says. On the way back, we were just talking through plans for my mom's birthday. She's turning 50 this month, and it's crazy because it's literally right before the wedding. And I've just been thinking a lot about how to make that moment special for her, something she'll actually remember. I think for a long time, my weekends used to look very different. It was a lot more studying, a lot more grinding, a lot more just locked in on getting better. Working on labs, trying to level up as fast as possible, and just really focusing on building my skill set up. Don't get me wrong, there's still a place for that. It's still present and I still do that. But this season I'm in right now feels different. It's a lot more about family, a lot more about being present, a lot more about building things that actually matter outside of just work. And honestly, I think that shift has been just as important as anything I've done in my career so far. And I'm really starting to appreciate all of these things a lot more now. All right, let's go ship these things.
We got it. Once we do this, then we're good, and then we just gotta drop off the other ones whenever we have time.
Yeah. Planning a wedding by yourself without a planner is so fun.
No, it's not. Let's go ship this stuff.
All right. There's a few things we want to ship.
A few things shipping?
Yes, sir.
So, is it in different packets or bundles?
Yes. All right. This one is one.
Okay.
It's got a separate person.
Perfect.
And a person. Another person.
Okay. You're obviously going to need packaging for this.
Yeah.
My suggestion is we've got those Mylar bags. See the ones that are folded right there? That's what you want to use.
These?
Like,
Oh,
they're
yes.
$1.99. We'll throw these in there. It'll save you a lot of money.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
All right, so what you're going to want to do first on the screen, you're going to go ahead and agree. You want to, I think it's like decline any additional coverage, or you agree to confirm the package value.
Confirm the package value.
Yep. All right. Next thing is for Charles, how soon did you want to get it? Guaranteed end of, no, you know what? This is funny. Estimated, I'll just tell you how funny this is. Guaranteed end of business Thursday is 60:43. Estimated Tuesday is 24:58.
Well,
Right? So I think I'll make the decision
thank
for you.
you so much.
24:58.
So we ended up going to UPS to drop everything off, and we were there for about 30 minutes. I think we had like 5 packages to ship out. But what was really funny and interesting was the fact that we were both talking about how this is one of those things that's actually pretty simple, but when you haven't done it in a while or done a lot of it, it feels way more complicated than it should. Like figuring out the right package, making sure everything is labeled correctly, where it's going, how it's getting there. None of that is hard, but it's not something you think about until you actually have to do it. And the guy at the store was super helpful. I'm pretty sure he was either the owner or the manager, but just walking us through everything, making sure we got the right boxes, helping us think through shipping options. And it kind of reminded me about how much of a difference local businesses make. Like, you don't always think about it, but those small interactions actually go a long way. At the same time, it's crazy seeing how much of this is powered by technology. Now, you just walk in, weigh the package, instantly get shipping options, get to know your delivery estimates, track everything in real time on your phone. All of this is just expected at this point, and it makes you think about how fast things have evolved. Like, even a few years ago, some of this wasn't this smooth, and now, with AI starting to get layered into everything, you can kind of see where this is all headed. It's only get faster and even better from here.
All right, does that conclude it?
That is it.
Let me put this up on the table so we get all this.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Oh, we did it!
Yeah, let's go. Finally got all these things shipped out.
We don't have to worry about that
I'm happy.
anymore. We got them and we sent them.
Yeah. That was good.
That was nice. He was very nice.
Yeah, he was. I like this store. That was productive.
It was very productive.
Yeah. So
That was great. The guy was so nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to these like UPS stores or you go to the post office and sometimes it's just like
They make you feel stupid.
they do. Because like that's literally their job. They're like, you don't get it? And
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't. So,
I think it's actually funny that like we're trying to find a place where they help us to do it, because like we don't actually ship things out ourselves a lot.
no.
Like I guess in this day and age, like you don't really ship things out yourself as much. Like you either like
Oh, because back in the day, letters.
letters and stuff. So it's like you don't even know how to like address stuff. Like what kind of bucks do I need? All of that
Yeah.
fun stuff. At some point during the day, as we were driving back, Lexi just started vibing to the music in the car, which was a Michael Jackson song. And it reminded me, we actually just watched the Michael Jackson movie recently. And honestly, growing up, I didn't really listen to Michael Jackson like that. I was listening to a lot more gospel, a lot more Christian music, so I never really tapped into his catalog the way a lot of people did. But watching the movie and kind of seeing his story from the beginning, from being a child prodigy to developing his own sound, to then becoming one of the most recognized artists in the world, it was actually really powerful. And I got to watch it with Lexi and her mom, who are both huge Michael Jackson fans, so they were fully locked in, and I was kind of just along for the ride, learning everything in real time. And I know y'all probably gonna clown me for this, but I actually listened to Thriller for the first time after that. It's kind of crazy how something that came out so long ago still sounds that good. Like, musically, it's just timeless. And as someone who's into music myself, you start to appreciate the level of detail, the creativity, the intention behind it. It really is more than just songs, it's real artistry. So yeah, safe to say, I've been put on. I might get my usual.
Pesto pasta.
No, spicy Korean
Oh, yes, that's what you get.
honey shrimp. Got some new stuff.
I know, that's what I saw.
I'm gonna get this honey shrimp, the extra egg. Alright y'all, that is the end of today's vlog. As y'all can see, today looks very different from a normal weekday, or even my weekends like several years ago. Not even several years ago, honestly, like a year or two ago. These days, spending more time just doing a lot of logistics with regards to just things that I have to do outside of work, and a lot of things I can't get done during the week. But I do try to get some time, you know, on the computer, maybe like working on some projects or building out the app. But most times it's literally, at least for the last few months, it's been this. But I think like this is for a season, and it's been exciting just navigating this season, you know, being in a different season where it's not the same as previous seasons in the past where maybe I had more time to do certain things, but whatever I'm doing right now is very fulfilling and rewarding. And so I'm excited to just kind of show you all like just what that evolution has looked like. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.